What? Having a good time! Oh my god, what? Hello everybody, and welcome back to Chatbox Crew, a podcast where each week we're going to talk about whatever we want! My name is Nathaniel Next.
And I'm Maria.
I hope that everyone grabbed a drink and a snack and you guys are ready to chat because I got a drink. We got some candy that we just tried on TikTok, so make sure you go check that out.
Yes.
And
some of them were interesting to say.
Some of them were.
Like, I can't even believe they were created. I can't believe they even are like, yeah, let's sell that. Even if it's $1.25, I don't give a fuck. It's nasty.
It was pretty bad.
How dare you trick people into thinking, oh, it's not yummy.
The chocolate milk one was on a new level.
Especially because you said there were other people that were reviewing it saying it's tasty.
I've seen
they're lying or their taste buds are fucked up.
They're
one
lying.
of those. Like I don't trust
review
them.
After review after
I
review.
don't trust them.
And they always say the same thing. Like, wow, there's so much jelly in the middle
trust
of it.
them.
But there was a lot of jelly, but it was bad jelly. It tasted sour in the chocolate milk.
It tasted kind of like raspberry, but not like in a good way.
In a bad way.
But apparently it's supposed to be chocolate syrup, so that's interesting.
It did not give chocolate syrup.
You know what? Oh my god. This person at my work, they were telling me about how this one person that they used to know would always get this drink that was apparently in their mind was delicious. It was just a pink drink with a shot of espresso. And on that day we were just like doing all kinds of stuff, like anytime someone ordered like an interesting drink, we would be like, well, we gotta sample it. So since it was that day, we were just like kind of doing that. He made the drink. And we all took a little sample. It was the worst thing I ever put in my body. I'm telling you, I thought I was gonna vom. And I don't trust whoever that person is, because why would you drink that? And he said
it was a pink drink with what?
With a shot of espresso.
Ew.
And I was like, in my head, I was like, there's no way this person like drank it, enjoyed it. Like I was like, he has to be lying to that.
Enjoyed a venti? Mm-hmm. Enjoyed a venti of it? No.
And he was like, like he'd actually like drink it, like he'd drink it like all the time, like he'd chug it, and I'm like, what?
Ew.
Like I thought he was just like lying to me, maybe pull a joke on him, like, ooh, let's pull a joke on a new guy.
That sounds nasty.
It was nasty. Don't try it, y'all.
Don't do a pink drink with a shot of espresso.
Especially because y'all would have to pay. It was free for me. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. All right. Well, I should need my phone back because my question of the week.
Oh yeah. What's the
you didn't ask.
Oh yeah.
Seems like someone doesn't care about what I have to say.
Maria. What is the question of the week? Oh, I already know the answer. What is the question of the week?
Have you ever seen this man? And he'll put it up for y'all that can't see. In your dreams specifically. Oh, maybe out and about. Oh my god, that's scary. I would not want to see him.
Sorry.
For the live.
No,
I don't think you can see it.
I've never seen that man. I have heard everybody talking about how they're like, oh, I've seen him. I've never seen him.
Me neither. I'm honestly okay. When I first started hearing about this, like I was a kid, like I think I was in 5th grade, so probably like 10 years old around there. It's like when I started hearing about this guy, because I love scary stuff. I feel like it's just tilted down a little. Like, it's definitely, like, slowly going down. But very ever so slightly. Like, I didn't even realize until you pointed it out to me. But, basically, I always love scary stuff like that, so I, like, kind of ran into it one day on YouTube. What are you doing?
Sorry, I was looking at your hair, and the pink light made it look like there was, like, purples and pinks in your hair. And I was
my
like,
god.
Whoa, like, when
don't
did
get
you
me
do
started
that?
about my hair. Don't get me started. Okay, y'all. Now that we're talking about it, we're gonna stop talking about the man.
Do we notice anything different about Maria?
Because you know us. We jump around.
We love the child. We love.
Well, anyways, yeah. I guess this is the first episode y'all see me with my blue hair. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
But yeah, it was much more vibrant originally, which I did earlier this week. But I think it's the dye I got. I don't think I'm gonna get it again because this is only Ion. The Ion one, the sapphire one.
I've never tried that brand before.
I've tried it a few times.
Let me tell you, love Manic Panic.
Yeah, I like Manic Panic, but I would also always get Arctic Fox. And then also, I think it's called Iro. That was another brand I used to love. But I really want to try another one. I think it's called Good For You, because apparently it's really good.
What's that one brand where they're like, it never comes out of your hair? Splat.
But anyways, I haven't tried Ion. But I had the developer left over, so I was like, from bleaching my hair. Mm-hmm. So I was like, let me get this brand that you need to use developer for the dye. Use it up. So I got that one, and I got the shade Sapphire. And I loved it originally. I loved how it turned out. But this is only after 2 washes. This is already, like, fading.
That's only 2
There's
washes?
only 2 washes. I've only washed it twice. It's only been a week. Actually, it hasn't even been a week. It's going to be a week in Actually, tomorrow's
That
gonna
is
be a
a
week.
lot
Tomorrow's
of
gonna be a
fading
week. So
for 2 washes.
2 washes, right? Because you saw it originally.
I
Y'all
did,
didn't
I
get to see it
did.
originally, and I didn't take a good photo, so I'm not gonna put it up here.
So we didn't
But
put
just know
nothing
it was-
on the screen.
So just know it was. But just know it was brighter. Just know that.
It was.
Actually,
it
no.
was.
We filmed some TikToks a few days after I had done it. So you
Yeah.
guys,
So you might.
you gotta check out our TikTok if you
I
want to
guess
see.
you have to.
If you want to see how good it looked, you know. But anyways, yeah, I do love my blue hair. I'm gonna try a different brand because I don't really like how it's fading out so quickly. If it fade out like this after like a few washes, like a 2 weeks worth of washes, and I'm like, okay.
People always say that splat like is in your hair forever and ever and ever. But when I did splat, it came out fast.
Oh really?
It came out
Also, I was
real
gonna say
fast.
personally when I'm like dyeing my hair, I've never tried splat. But anytime I'm like dyeing my hair, like I want something that will, keep it in there the longest.
Yeah.
I don't want it to like fade away and
I
then
don't either.
me have to like keep up.
And that's why I kept using
frequently.
splat because people were always like, you're never gonna get that color out. And I remember I went purple, and not even like a few weeks later, parts of it were blonde again.
Wow.
And I was like,
like lies.
I know, literally, I was like,
Liars.
hello.
Anyways, back about this man. So, anyways, I heard about it back when I was like 10 years old, and I was always scared.
I used to want him in my dreams.
No, I was terrified, especially because like just like knowing he would pop up in your dreams. I was like, I don't want this man to pop up in my dreams, and then finding out that usually the people you see in your dreams are people you've seen, in your real life, day to day, whether you recognize them or not. Maybe you just like saw them by passing by, so it's a stranger, but you didn't really pay much attention to them, that you don't recognize them in your dream, but you most likely did see them at some point in your life. It was just an overlook, because you don't know them. But anyways, I was always so scared when I found out that could happen. I was like, what if I see this man in my dreams? Like, now I saw his face, I feel like I'm cursed. I feel like I'm going to see this man in my dreams.
That is
and
what
I
I
don't
always
want that.
made it seem. It's like the most scary thing. Like, have you?
But he does have a
seen
scary ass
this man?
face.
He does.
He
And
has
like
a really
receding
spooky
hairline.
face. He does. I don't know. I don't like them eyes. Is the cherry... What? Is the cherry still intact? Are we getting dirty?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, it's not.
Oh. Anyways, I had gotten my info, or like most of my info, from this guy called The Y-Files on YouTube, which I highly recommend watching the video of this, but also just honestly most of his videos. Okay, I probably should say I highly recommend most of his videos because this is the only video I've ever seen, but I love the way he just introduced his whole video, the way he narrated it.
Video.
Like, when your social studies teacher would like, or even your science teacher, I feel like those always put like the 2 best videos. Maybe because they were like my favorite subjects. But like where it was like really interesting
No,
what they were
science had
talking
some
about.
good videos.
Like even like the narrator, like everything, like it
Mm-hmm.
was just, like it would like, be funny, it'd be like interesting, I feel like that's how he did it, it's still interesting and very funny. He wasn't like boring, like monotone kind of voice, I loved it. Anyways, with his story, with what he told us about, or told me about, he was telling me about this website called www.thisman.org, which is where I'm gonna read off, because he got more into like the scientific stuff, which I am not here to be doing all that. I'm just here to get into
I want to get
spookiness.
scared.
But if you want to hear about the scientific stuff, head on over to him.
Yeah,
You'll enjoy the
link's gonna be
video.
right down there if anyone wants to check out the. What was his name? The Y guys.
The Y-Files.
The Y files.
Don't worry, I'll
Not
send it
the
over
Y
to
guys.
I'll send it over to you just in case. But
Do you remember
anyways,
the Try Guys.
oh my god, I love them. I love BuzzFeed.
It's bad.
I
I was
love
literally
BuzzFeed.
watching old BuzzFeed videos today.
Really?
I was literally watching
I
some
don't say I
today.
do it frequently, but there are
No,
times
I
I
don't
go
know
back
what
to watch
happened.
some
It
of
literally
them.
popped up on my recommended on my YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't seen this video. I didn't realize it had been over 10 years since some of those videos have been posted.
Really?
And I watched one, and I was like,
know.
whoa.
No, it's crazy realizing how fast time is passing by us, honestly.
Flying by.
Yeah.
Flying
Like,
by.
I can't believe, like, 2016 is almost gonna be 10 years ago, and I'm like, what?
And it literally feels like yesterday sometimes.
Yes.
And it literally feels like yesterday sometimes.
Keep pushing.
It feels like yesterday and also feels like a lifetime ago all at the same time.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel like it was just yesterday, honestly. Maybe just last week. So sometime, but not too far away. But anyways, let me get into this website. And supposedly this website was made by, I don't remember his full name, but I'm pretty sure it was Andre. And he had seen this man in his dreams also.
Okay.
Around like 2007. So this has been around since 2007. Anyways, in here, he goes in about the origin and then just some other stuff. Let me start. It says, in January 2006 in New York, the patient of a well-known psychiatrist draws the face of a man that has been repeatedly appearing in her dreams. In more than one occasion, that man has given her advice on her private life. The woman swears she has never met the man in her life. That portrait lies forgotten on the psychiatrist's desk for a few days until one day another patient recognizes that face and says that man has often visited him in his dreams. He also claims he has never seen that man in his waking life. The psychiatrist decides to send the portrait to some of his colleagues that have patients with recurrent dreams. Within a few months, 4 patients recognize the man as a frequent presence in their own dreams. All the patients refer to him as this man. From January... Right, I kind of thought it was funny, too, because, like, what are they supposed to refer him? The creepy man? That's why I'd be like, this creepy-ass man is in my dreams, and I'm scared.
Referred to him as
also, it didn't mention it, but in the video... I will be mentioning some stuff from the video, because obviously they don't mention all of it in this.
Yeah.
But, in the video, people that have seen the man also say that sometimes he gives, like, advice. He usually doesn't speak.
I've heard that.
He usually doesn't speak, but if he does, it's to give some kind of advice. And especially, one of the main things people were saying about, like, that he'd give advice about would be, like, go north. Or, like, follow me, I'm your friend, go north.
I'm not following you.
Yeah, no, they're like, with your face, I am not following you. Don't even talk to me.
With
don't even look at me. Like, get out of my dream.
With that bald spot in the middle? Yeah, I'm not following you.
No, it's them eyes. Something about them eyes, I don't trust it. Anyways.
I digress.
And his creepy little smile, too. Have you seen some people do some AI videos of him? Scary. Oh my god, I don't want him in my dreams.
Here at Child Screw, we do not support AI.
I don't
just want to make it clear. Here at Child Screw, we do not support the use of AI.
It's kind of scary.
I don't like it.
I remember in the beginning, like, last year when it was first being introduced, everyone, I think, was, like, on the same wavelength, like, oh, it's kind of creepy, blah, blah, blah. But I think with, just, like, specifically with TikTok, with them making stuff where you can, I guess, have fun with the AI and all that, people start getting more comfortable with it. I think now it's pretty normalized.
I think it crosses a line when big companies are using it for, like, art and all those things. When it's like, you can literally pay someone
to do it.
Like, and, like, to pay someone to do it. But they're
saving money by not doing it.
Would be pennies to them.
They want to keep all that money to themselves.
And I genuinely, just hire somebody. Hire somebody.
Right. Yeah. People are going to some jobs. Anyways. We're getting off topic. Okay, so from January 2006 until today, at least 8,000 people have claimed they have seen this man in their dreams in many cities all over the world. Los Angeles.
When? January to now?
January to now.
Okay.
That's what it says.
8,000 people.
But this was posted in 2007. I don't know if they're updating it.
Oh, okay. Forget it.
So, I don't think they are updating it. I don't know.
How's the website look? It don't look like they're updating it.
I don't think so either. Anyways, so January 2007. Anyways, it says Los Angeles, Berlin, Sao Paulo, Tehran, Beijing, Rome, Barcelona, Stockholm, Paris, New Delhi, Moscow, Etek, you get it, you know? At the moment, there is no At this moment, there is no ascertained? What is that? Ascertained?
Yeah, I think so.
Ascertained relation or common trait among the people that have dreamed of seeing this man. But, like, I've never seen that word. So,
seen it.
Moreover, no living man has ever been recognized as resembling the man of the portrait by the people who have seen this man in their dreams.
Yikes.
The aim of this website is to help those who have seen this man in their dreams and to foster communication among them, to understand who this man is and why he appears in apparently patternless array of situations in the dreams of such diverse human subjects. Okay. I don't remember if it cut off before I said this, but apparently some people say that when he's in their dreams, sometimes he doesn't talk, but sometimes he does, and he's, like, giving advice. And usually his advice starts with, like, follow me like I'm your friend, or, like, head north. I know, I would not follow
I would not follow that creep.
I'm not following this dude at all. But anyways, that's, like, his spiel if he does say something to you. And then there's also been other people that say... This one I can't fucking believe. Some people get freaky with him in their dreams. Don't know why they get freaky with him, but they get freaky with him. Other people have experienced violence with this man, which I get. I mean, have you seen him?
You think he's packing?
I don't think so. You know, I think he's... I don't want that. Anyways, and then...
Have you ever had a sex dream?
Yes.
I don't think I ever had... I don't think
really?
I've had dreams where I've had sex, but I've never had, like... Okay, let me rephrase. Have you ever had a wet dream?
Okay, then no.
Because I don't think
I've ever... like, I feel like things are, like, going, but I don't think I've ever, like, came.
I don't think I have...
And, like, woken up and, like, oh, my God.
I never... oh, my God. I never have either. And people always talk about how it's like, oh, like, teenage... It's, like, the thing. Like, teenage boys go through it when they're at the height of their puberty. Were you jealous? Yes! Because I always got the boners in class. Like, I always got the stereotypical things, but then when it came to getting wet dreams, I never got one. And I've never experienced one.
Why would that happen to you?
I don't know.
Or I guess not happen to you.
Why would that not happen to me? I don't know.
But anyways, you know, that's what would happen, right? There's another thing that this didn't include that they included in the video was basically, I don't know why, for some fucking reason, after, I don't know if it was, no, it definitely was. It was after the psychiatrist had, like, sent that photo to, like, everyone. Apparently, like, a bunch of other people, like, started, like, posting around, like, everywhere. Like, printed out his face and, like, posting around everywhere. Supposedly,
I feel like I remember pictures of it being on, like, telephone poles.
Really?
Well, I feel like I remember seeing
people were doing that back then, right? When this all started, so 2006, 2007. Being like, have you seen this man? You know, blah, blah, blah.
The internet wasn't that big yet, so we had to be posting it on telephone poles.
Yeah. No, literally, back in the Stone Ages. But yeah, it actually... Oh, another thing is, I don't know what year, I mean.
It's 4:30.
But, Vice, I don't know if you know that. I think they're like I know they post documentaries because I've seen some of them, but they're like a news... There's like something on my fucking lip. Hold on.
Vice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen a few things about
I want to say they're like news, but they post like some documentaries, some articles, you know. So they report on some things, right? They have reported on him. I don't know what year. Didn't mention it, and I didn't look into it, so. But anyways.
Flop.
You know, whatever. If you care, go look into it yourself. They posted about it, being like, talking about this man, blah, blah, blah. And then, apparently, a few hours later, that same day, they had to make another post about this, being like, so it's actually a hoax.
They lie. They lying.
Yeah, like the whole thing's a lie actually. But man, Andre, the one that made this website, he did it just for shits and giggles. Apparently he's like a producer of something or something like that.
So it's been a lie this whole time.
It's been a lie this whole time. He just made it up. That origin story, he made it up. So all these people that apparently have seen this man, either they're liars or they just started seeing him in their dreams after this.
Could you imagine if I was like, oh my God, I've seen him every single night. I see him all the time. He comes up to me, he asks me, he tells me advice, he does all these things. And then you were like,
what though?
It's not real. I'll be like,
no, right. You know what though? I would have believed you back then. I've been like, really? You saw that man in your dream? That's so scary. But not now, because I found that out about it being a whole hoax literally when I saw that video a few days ago.
He's a very generic.
I didn't know it.
Man.
I mean, yeah, he is. He is. Actually ended up being Andre's dad, apparently. He said that the man in the photo that he had made, it loosely resembles his dad when he was younger. So sorry to you, that man. That I said is scary. But like you kind of are scary. Like I'm sorry.
You were scary. Now you're old, so you're probably fine. No,
now. Do you think he didn't get worse? Sorry. No, I'm sorry. That's
no, because old people always get scarier with age. Old people always get scarier with age. It's like, if you're scary when you're in your 20s, you're going to be scary as an old bitch.
I know, you're going to get all saggy and everything. And then, like, your nose gets bigger. And he does have a small nose. Maybe he eats it out.
Please don't remind me of the fact that my nose... Please don't remind me of the fact that my nose is constantly growing and my lobes are unattached, so when they grow, they're going to be down here.
Okay, but you don't wear earrings. If you were to wear, like, hoops, like, heavy-ass hoops, like, frequently, then yeah.
What if I have to start?
Well... Just take them off when you sleep. But anyways, yeah, it ended up being like a hoax. He made it up, you know, and that's when they found that out. I didn't know this until literally, like I said, a few days ago. Like, I always just knew about the stories, and I was like, oh my God, that's kind of creepy. Like, a bunch of people see him.
All those people claiming that they saw him in their dreams, they probably look like a fucking idiot.
I know, they're like, they were just lying. They were just trying to fit in with everyone. Or maybe they did, because like I said, people you see in real life,
because once you see the picture,
like this,
you can probably see him in your dreams, right?
Yeah, so maybe some of those people actually were telling the truth afterwards.
After they saw
the photo. But you know, I never have seen him.
I've never seen him.
And I've seen his face plenty of times, and every time I'm so like,
I've seen his face
I don't want to see
since
that.
I was like a child. And no, even then I still haven't seen him.
Right?
I've never seen him.
Even if it is a hoax, don't want to see him in there.
No.
I don't want to see him.
I want to have sex with him. I do.
No.
What is the scariest dream you've ever had?
The scariest dream?
Yeah, can you remember like the worst nightmare that you've ever had?
You know what? I can. I only remember this one because it happened a few months ago.
What happened? Oh wow! A few months ago.
Yeah, a few months ago. I don't really remember. the gist of it.
I don't remember what happened.
I feel like that's one of my dreams by now. I mean,
oh yeah, I
don't remember the gist of it, like maybe like the whole root of like what led to that situation, which is like with this story. But I can tell you exactly what scared me.
I haven't dreamed in like a year.
Really? No, I have dreams. Like even like I remember how to dream when I woke up, but like when I woke up, I would remember my dream. But now at this point in this day, at the time of this day, I don't know what I dreamt out. But I definitely was dreaming of something before I woke up, which is what most of my days start off like. I remember my dream. I'm probably like think about if it was weird or not, or I just forget it immediately because
I'm
dream
like every night.
Mostly, I feel like most of my days start off with me. I don't know if it might make sense. Like most of my days start off with like my dream, and then I wake up.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
I just wake up. Most of the times it's my dream, and then I wake up. I'm like, I think about the dream, whether it was interesting or not, or if there was nothing, I guess, that made me think about it. I just
jealous. But also, apparently, like, smoking a lot can make you not have dreams anymore.
Really?
And so
I feel like when I was smoking a lot, I was still dreaming.
I know.
Well, sometimes I felt like when I did a little too much, and I'd be knocked out like a baby. The next day, I would wake up. Woo!
Genuinely, I go to bed. It's just like black. It's just like
yeah, that's what I say, like a blink.
Yep, and then I wake up in the next morning.
Oh my god. I can see that, but no, I still think I had dreams then though. I don't think they ever like went away. But yeah, the dream that I'm talking about is I don't like I said, I don't remember the gist, but I just remember apparently there was like a dog coming at me, and it tried to bite me. I guess it's really not scary, but it tried to bite me, and I remember like I thought I felt it. That when I woke up, I remember I was like holding my arm. I think I told this on the pod. I don't know.
Oh my god.
It was something like that. Like it had,
I know
like,
you've woken up laughing before.
I have. Terrifying. I woken up laughing.
If I was next to you, like you woke up laughing.
I still remember that dream. It was a funny dream.
I would probably call the police.
I could imagine. You know, it was when my some of my family members were over at my house, and they ended up coming to my room, you know, to sleep over. They got my bed. I fucking got stuck with the floor.
I hate when that happens. I hated when that would happen. When my cousins would come over and they would get my bed and I'd be stuck with the floor because they're the guests. No, they're the guests. They're cheating on the floor.
Right? They get the mattress on the floor.
I want my bed.
But anyways, I'm on the mattress on the floor. And I remember it was two friends at the time. I don't really know the gist of how this all transpired, but basically in the dream, one friend and the other friend are like, I think they're like arguing. I don't know. But somehow one of them flips over the other guy. And I kind of didn't really like him that much, honestly. I wouldn't say we were friends. We were acquaintances. He was something of an ass. And I remember the other one had, like, flipped him over. And I just found it so funny in my dream that I guess I woke up laughing, too.
If that ever happened.
That was hilarious to me at the time.
If I ever saw that happen, I would genuinely call the church.
What would you do?
I would call the church.
What would you do the next time I sleep over? You're just in your room and all of a sudden you're...
I would have...
Like, and it's like 5 a.m. Or like 4 p.m. 4 a.m. 4 p.m. What the fuck? 4 a.m.
I told you, I'm calling the church. I'm calling the police.
Would you come out to check? Would you say anything?
I think
you just wait?
I would come out and check, and then when I saw you were asleep, I'd be like, oh. And I would immediately turn around. I would go into the bathroom. I'd lock the door.
No, I think I'd be scared. I think I'd be terrified. I think I'd be scared to even get up to look at you. Because, like, I think I'd like, recognize your laugh. But I'm just thinking, it's like the dead of night. It's dark as fuck. I'm laying there and all of a sudden I just hear...
See, usually...
You giggle. Dead of night. All of a sudden I hear... I'd be like, what the hell?
You see, though, I feel like anytime you sleep over, we'd get really crunk. So if I hear you laugh, I'm like, oh, she's just on her phone. I know, oh, she's on her phone. Like, she woke up after, like, an hour of sleep, and she's wide awake at 4 in the morning on her phone. That's what I would assume. And then when I walk out there and see you... I'd be like, oh!
That's when you'd get, like, freaked out.
That's when I'd be like, oh, okay. And I'd probably shut my bedroom door. I'd probably...
I don't know. I think it's kind of funny, though. Especially, I think it's not that odd that I was laughing because, this is another thing. This is one of my eating disorder days. I told Nathaniel, I guess because I was starving myself, that in my dreams, I would dream about food. Specifically, a cupcake. Every time. The moment it was about to, like, enter my mouth, I'd end up waking up because I smacked myself in the face. And then, also, I do sleep talk a little. I've been told that I sleep talk. I don't think I do it frequently because I haven't been told, like, every night anyone has slept over. But I haven't, okay?
Sorry.
You said it like it was like I'm lying. You said, I haven't heard it. Okay.
I'm just saying.
No, there was some tune in there, guys. Wasn't there? I haven't heard it. like, okay, all of a sudden he has a fan and now he's just full of shade.
The outfits, yeah. I haven't heard it.
Oh my god. But yeah, I'm known to. Okay. Next time I come around, I'm just like blabbing on. Oh my god.
It's scary.
But yeah.
The scariest dream I've had.
Yeah, what's the scariest dream you've had?
The only one I can really remember is like, it's like you. It's like I remember bits and pieces of it, but I don't really remember.
Well, you were judging when I couldn't remember the gist of it, though.
I remember it was like a zombie apocalypse, and I watched my sister get eaten.
Oh my god.
And then when I started to run, I remember I ran into a horde of zombies. And then I turned around and I saw another horde of zombies, and they both started closing on me, and then I woke up.
You know, now that you said that, seeing your sister be eaten, I remember I also had a dream once where, like, my leg was chopped off. Ooh! Like, and I woke up. That was a scary dream. It's like as if I could feel it, and I went,
those
like, I remember I gasped.
Oh, no. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Obviously, I couldn't see my eyes, but I felt like I had woken up, like, actually wide-eyed, like...
I don't like those dreams where you're falling and then you wake up and you.
No, I know what you mean. I
haven't had one in so long.
I haven't had them in forever. I've had two kind of dreams like that, but I haven't had them both.
I feel like they mostly happen with naps. I feel like it's not really like dead asleep, and like 4 a.m, waking up. I'm falling. It's usually like when I'm like.
No, I have had them when I'm like sleeping.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've only ever had them.
I was younger.
Like on the couch. I take a nap. I wake up. I'm falling.
No.
But usually never like 4 a.m. dead asleep.
I would say another thing that's been scary for me with sleeping, I guess. It's not a dream, but sleep paralysis. Only one of them has ever been scary. No. I get what you mean, though, because I remember before I had it, like, I would always watch, like, creepypastas and stuff.
How to have it.
Oh, no.
I used to watch videos on how to get that to happen. I used to watch videos on how to astral project in the middle of the night. I kind of want to
learn how to do that, because really it's like, you can learn it if you don't just do it naturally.
I know.
But it's something that kind of scares me. But not creepypasta, I was trying to say.
Insidious ruined it for me.
Really? Why?
Because that's like the thing.
I heard that's a thing.
It's
in
like
one of them, right?
How he gets out of his body and goes into the ghost realms that he astral projects, and I'm like, what if that happens to me? What if I start astral projecting around my house and I see a bunch of weird bitches in 1980s clothes just chilling around?
People do see stuff.
I would be scared.
Sometimes people, I know Maru from Summer Talks. She was talking about how she was astral projecting one of, not in her dreams when she woke up. She said like, she knew she wasn't like fully awake or something like that, but she saw something in the corner of her room. She said it looked like some sort of creature, but she wasn't scared, I think, in the beginning. But I don't know, the creature ended up taking her somewhere. I don't remember the whole gist. But anyways, I was going to say, because I'm pretty sure I've only had 3 or 4 experiences. None of them were really memorable, at least the first few, because nothing scary happened. But I know the last one was kind of scary just because I've never seen anything. I know that's a big thing in, like, high sleep paralysis, like, you see stuff or, like, something
that's
like that.
That's why I want it.
No, man, that's always what scared me. I know I always thought it was interesting. I'm like, how is it? But that scares me. Like, I don't want to see that. Like, I don't. Like, it's already scary enough being in it in the moment, especially, like, the first few seconds.
I'm going to manifest it.
No.
I'm going to manifest it happening to me. But also the thought of not being able to move.
It's terrible.
Really
especially, like,
out.
The first few times it happened. Because I was like, it had never happened. But, anyways. The last time it happened...
You weren't prepared.
No, literally, like, I had no idea. Well, I did know what it was just because of the stuff that I would watch. But... Also, it was a creepypasta I was trying to say. I know, you fucking hit me.
Sorry.
It was a creepypasta. I was trying to say, Corpse Husband, Lady Masquerade. Like, those were the kind of stuff that I used to watch, like, in middle school that had that would tell stories like that. But anyways, the last time I had it, I remember, I don't remember how it started, but I remember, like, I woke up. And I couldn't move, my eye, and I couldn't open my eyes. And I was like, okay, I know what's happening, right? So there was, like, an initial moment, which I feel like has happened every time, where I do freak out a little bit in the beginning, but then I'm like, oh, I know what's happening. So then I calm myself down. But I don't know, this is where I don't really remember. I don't remember if, like, I heard my mom at first, or if she was, like, grabbing me or what. Or if I just, like, thought she was there. I don't know, but I think maybe I heard her. Because, I definitely did hear her, but I don't know if she, like, grabbed me or anything. But I remember hearing her, like, saying something like, oh my god, like, wake up or something like that. Like, being worried. And I remember, like, wanting to tell her, like, oh no, like, I'm fine. But, like, obviously I can't. But then when I finally could, like, move and, like, open my eyes, she wasn't even there. She wasn't even awake.
That's scary.
Yeah, that was scary. Because I was like, I don't remember if she grabbed me. I feel like I felt like somebody did grab me. Because I guess I shouldn't be saying she grabbed me because she wasn't actually there. But I remember, like,
ew, I do remember. That's even scarier.
That's what I'm saying. But I do remember hearing her voice. Like, I remember that was, like, one of my thoughts. I was like, oh my god, like she's, like, scared right now. But I don't know how I thought that, though. Or, like, what had happened. Like, I really don't remember. I just remember thinking she was there. And I was trying to, like, tell her I'm fine. But when I finally could, like, move and open my eyes, she wasn't there.
That's scary.
That was scary, right? Because I swear I heard her. I know that for sure. Like, I heard her.
I never felt like
in my room.
I've always wanted, like, I've had a few ghosts, like, I've always wanted to, like, feel the feeling of someone actually, like, touching me, but then there not being anything there. Because I just want to know what that feeling is like. Right. That probably seems so scary. And the fact that your mom wasn't even there, and you said you felt her touch you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Like, I want to say I did.
It's like when people are, like, they're having sleep paralysis, and they're like, I felt the end of my bed, and then, like, someone sat down. I'm like, ew.
I know a lot of stories are where, like, they feel someone on their chest.
I've heard that, too.
That's when I really don't want to experience.
Right, yeah, I would not want that. I want...
You want the mild version?
Yeah, I want the one where it's, like, in the corner, it's like, hello, and then, like, I wake up and it disappears. Like, that's what I want. I don't want something being like,
well, it's not really awake. I think just, like, your brain doesn't fully, like, catch up or something like that.
That's scary.
It's something like that.
That's scary.
Like, you're awake, but your brain hasn't fully, like, caught up with your body, I guess.
Any super scary ghost stories?
No.
Really,
honestly, also, I feel like now, that's another thing I've been thinking about. I feel like with time, now that I'm older, I don't really believe in stuff like that much.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
I feel like I believe in
stuff like that
way
much
less than I used to.
Yeah, way less. Like, I'm still not gonna be, like, completely off it, but I'm like, do I wholeheartedly believe in it like I did when I was a kid? No.
It's like, I need another encounter to happen for me to be like, whoa.
Like, I need something concrete, you know? Like, anytime I'm hearing, like, stories or stuff, like, I definitely do get a little freaked out, but then on a chance, I'm like, it could have been something.
I remember all the ghost encounters as a kid, and there were a lot. I lived in a house that had some ghosts. Let me tell you. She had some ghosts. Let me tell you, she had some ghosts, but like, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I didn't pay no mind.
I haven't experienced any, like, ghost encounter in
years, decades.
Actually,
decades is crazy. A decade.
Actually, since I was a teenager, though, like,
okay, almost a decade. You're 23. Woo! He's 22.
I'm literally, I was a teenager less than 3 years ago. Less than 3 years ago! I'm one of the youngest.
I'm just joshing you.
But I feel like, since being an adult, haven't experienced anything paranormal, if you will. And I want to. Mm-hmm. I'm manifesting it. I want to.
It's like I kind of do, but I also don't. But also, I just feel like...
I don't want anything super intense.
I also was going to say, I just feel like if something were to happen, I'd easily just, like, be like, oh, it was this, actually. I think that's also what most things are. Like, it was just this.
I want to hear a voice. I want to see something get thrown across the room, and then I want to leave. Like, I don't want to be there when they're, like, possessing my body. And I'm a flying...
See, that's another thing I find hard to believe now. Like, possessions and stuff like that.
Possessions, I have such a hard time believing.
Because, like, back then I did, but then, again, as you get older and you get more knowledge... I think it was just mental health problems, and then maybe, like, even getting, like, a parasite makes you act different. Right now? No, exactly. You're not hearing it now, because mental health is, much more
mainstream.
I guess not mainstream, no.
But, like,
but people are more aware. Yeah, people are more aware of mental health, and more people are taking it more serious.
Or it's like, if, like, in the 50s a bitch was depressed, they're like, that bitch is psychotic.
Like, they're like, you're fine. Like, just be happy. Like, why are you acting sad?
Just put a smile on your face.
Just get out of bed.
Go please your husband, and you'll be fine.
Exactly.
But now it's, like, more talked about. It's more...
It's like, okay, it's, like, actually a thing. Like, people actually believe it's real. Not like back then.
Yeah, I have a hard time believing possessions. And also, I'm not really, like, super religious at all. Mm-hmm. And every, like... every year, quote unquote, the possession is like, we gotta throw some holy water on it and we gotta pray. Yeah. And every single time it's like, okay, it worked. Mm-hmm. But
it's like all of a sudden.
But like, I'm not super religious. So I'm like, how is that working? If they're just like how is that working?
You're just doing that. Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's not working.
But I was gonna say something else.
But do I believe in ghosts also? A little bit. Like a smidge.
Yeah, I'll go with a smidge.
A smidge. Like, I feel like I don't know. I don't know what I feel like.
That's me also, like, extraterrestrial things. Mm-hmm. Like, aliens and stuff like that, and, like, mermaids. So I remember when I was younger, I'd be like, no, yeah, like, I believe in it. But, like, now I'm like, I don't know. Like, I remember even a few episodes ago where we were talking about, like, aliens. Like, I couldn't fully be like, oh, yeah, I do. Like, I kind of do, but honestly, I don't really. I think I'm leaning more towards the don't really, though.
I 100% believe in aliens, but I don't think that they're coming... Like, UFOs, don't believe. Mm-hmm. I don't think aliens are coming around, like, looking at Earth and be like, oh, I think aliens are like us, where they're on their own planet. They're doing their own thing. They're trying to figure out life, and they're just, like, living. I don't think that they're, like, some, like...
Right, I think there could be stuff on other planets. Yeah. Like, other living things.
I don't think that they're, like...
We're a planet, and we have living beings here, obviously.
Space, and they're, like... We're searching every single planet. Like, I don't think they're flying around space. Yeah,
let's go abduct some other person.
No, I don't think aliens like that. I think that they're just, like, on their own planet, doing their own thing, having a good time. Probably exactly like we are. On their own planet. But, like... I don't think they're flying around. I don't think they're flying around space.
I don't know if I fully believe. Like, I have to see one. FBI.
Because I do have
Same with Area 51.
I do have a hard time believing that we're the only, like, planet that has life on it. I have a hard time believing that. Mm-hmm. But...
Ooh, but, like, I want to talk about the... you said paranormal stuff. Anything paranormal happened to me? The only thing that I really can't debunk, that I can never, like, stop thinking about when I think about, like, ghosts and stuff, and if I fully believe it or not, is, when I went to my aunt's house the first time, I think I was like 9, maybe 10. We had went over to Indiana. I think it was for a quince. I don't remember.
Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana. But we had went over and we were staying at her house, and there was this one room specifically I did not like. Like, it was before she told us anything. It was just literally... So, at that point, it was just a vibe.
My mom's like that, too. She gets vibes from rooms, and she's like, I don't want to go in there.
Yeah. And that's how it was for that room. It's like... And you would think I would want that room. Yeah. Because, I mean, it was a brightly colored room. It was supposed to be a kid's room because it was orange, and, like, that's where we had, like, a little TV to, like, watch stuff. Like, I still remember, like, being in there, and all the toys were there, too. Like, I still remember... Orange. It was a really pretty orange, yeah. But anyways, I was in there, I remember, with the other kids, like, watching Dumbo. And even then, like, I still remember, like, looking over my shoulder because I felt like I was being watched. Mm-hmm. Like, I kept looking over and being, like, expecting to see someone there. But yeah. And I remember that same day we were in the living room. And that's when, like, that's when they started telling us. Because, I had, again, it was me and all the other little kids, you know. Which, keep in mind, I'm the oldest one. And the other ones are probably, like... 5 or below, I think. Okay. But they're all there with me, like, next to me.
How old are you at the time?
10 or 9.
Okay.
So their laughs are a little bit more high-pitched, but like I said, they're, like, in front of me. So when they're laughing, it's obviously pretty loud, you know, because they're right in front of me. But I remember, and, like, it's a big group of us, because, you know, we're a big family. You know, we a bunch of other family members from Indiana had to, like, came over to her house, and, like, us, obviously. And they had, like, the TV on, too. So it's pretty loud in there, but I hear giggling out of nowhere. And I know it's not the little kids because, you know, they're right in front of me. And this sounds faint, but not faint enough where, like, I'm obviously not going to hear it. And I remember I looked outside being like, I hear something. Like, who's laughing like that? Like, it was a little girl's laugh. And I'm like, who's laughing like that? And that's another thing why I also feel like maybe it was something. Because I just felt inclined, like, I had to figure it out. And I just couldn't figure out who it was. Because the other kids I did see, okay, keep in mind, we're in the house. And then it's her yard. And then after her yard, that's where the fence is, and then there's more lawn, and then there's a big-ass lake. Like, a big-ass lake. And then, no. And then after the lake, there's, again, a little bit more patch of land, and then a fenced-in backyard, and that's where there's another little lawn with some kids playing. But they're so far, like, they're like little dots, you know. They're not big enough, you know, where I'm like, oh, I could hear them from. Yeah. Like, that's so much space. Like, no way.
And you're inside, right?
Right, and I'm inside.
Oh, so there's a closed door, so there's no way you would have.
There's, like, no way I could hear them. So I was like, I don't think it's them. Like, and I remember I was like, I told everyone, like, be quiet. Like, I hear some giggling. And after that, like, they had, like, I think they paused the TV or maybe turned it off and they had stopped talking. And they were like, oh, it's just them probably. Or maybe it's, like, the neighbor. I'm like, no, like it's not the neighbors. Like, no one's out there. Like, no one's there. And I remember being, like, spooked out because I was like, who was giggling like that, you know? Like, who was it? Like, no, it was the little kids. I remember I even went outside after that, I'm pretty sure. And it was not the little kids. I couldn't even hear them. I could see them running around.
They were across the pond.
Exactly. They were across the pond. They were yard, their morgue land, then the pond, and then their land, and then their actual backyard. There was so much space, and even when I went outside, I couldn't even hear them. Anyways, after that, I couldn't hear any more giggling. Night comes. Me and my mom get stuck with the orange room. I did not want to sleep. I did not want to sleep in that room. I wanted to sleep in the other room. But my mom was like, no, you're going to sleep here with me. And I'm like, okay, yay. And I didn't even say actually. Actually, that story, the part I just said about the link was the next day. So, I'm going to get back to that in a moment.
Yeah, we'll look back around. Yeah.
The first night is when I sleep there. And basically, I remember being... Oh my god, the poor kitten.
I'm sorry. I tried to click the fan that you like... But then I just threw...
Oh my god, I just like assaulted you.
Oh! That's what I meant to do.
Okay, so let me go back to the first night. Rewind. So basically that first night, we had to sleep there, right? We get stuck with that room. And I did not want to fall asleep, you know? Mm-mm. And that was after, looking over my shoulder, feeling like I'm being watched. And I remember when we finally were sleeping and I, like, turned our phones off and everything. Because we were, like, on our phones for a little bit. Yeah. Or I guess I was on my mom's phone, technically. She was kind of trying to sleep. But anyways, I remember...
You fuck about her sleep schedule. You said, give me that phone now. I want to...
Well, she was allowing me.
I want to play Fruit Ninja.
She was allowing me. I don't remember exactly what the game was. No, I think we were taking turns actually, but I know it was like a running... It was kind of like the Maze Run guy.
Like a Temple Run?
Yeah, it was kind of like Temple Run, but it wasn't Temple Run, but it was kind of like Temple Run. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Fuck the game.
I used to play Minion Run all the time. I did not fuck with...
It's just the minions like running?
Yeah, it's the Temple Run, but minions.
Okay, right.
And I loved it.
I never played that one.
I loved it. Because you could play it offline, because some Temple Runs you can't play offline. But Minion Run, you could play offline. And I love... Sorry, keep going.
Anyways,
you're sleeping.
So, yeah. At this point, we're finally sleeping. And I remember it was so dark in the room. And I didn't want to open my eyes again, actually, I mean. Like, I was trying to press my face against my mom. And then also, like, leaving my eyes closed. I did not want them open. I did not want to, like, accidentally see something. And I remember in my head, I was like, if I open my eyes, I'm going to see a little girl. Specifically how the little girl looked, which I guess is very stereotypical still. On how the little girl looked, which was like I imagine her like having her hair like parted in two, I don't remember if it was like braids or just pigtails, but in two, some sort of hairstyle like that. And then I couldn't see her face; it was just like black. And then she was like wearing like a little dress, and like I remember like being like, if I open my eyes, like she's gonna be there, like she's gonna be in front of my face specifically, not like she's gonna be in the room, like in the corner, like nah, she's gonna be in my face. Anyways, now we're the next day, and that's when I heard the giggling, blah blah blah, and that's when my aunt starts telling us about actually. In the orange room, they always get, like experiences. Like, they always hear knocking or, like, stuff like that, And then, like, apparently one of the other kids was, like, scared to, like, sleep in that room, too. Like, they didn't like it. But she doesn't really give a gist of anything. She's like, stuff like that. And I also don't really remember everything she said. But, like, I remember even my mom being like, dang, we slept there, too. And I'm like... But I remember I didn't say anything. And then, again, cut to a few years later. So, a few years later, she's actually visiting us over here. And this is when we still lived at my grandma's house. And I remember she was telling us about her husband. He had an experience where, like, he was all alone at the house. And he kept hearing tapping on the windows. And he said when he had finally, like, fallen asleep in the bed, he heard some laughing. Ooh. A girl's laugh. And he said he, like, saw a girl. I don't know exactly how he saw her, like, if she was in the room or what. Yeah. But I just remember he said he saw a girl. And he described the girl exactly what I was imagining in my mind. And again, I know it's such a stereotypical, like, the pigtails, the little dress,
But the fact that he saw it too.
He saw it. That's what I was thinking in my head, Like, and all the things, that's what I thought of. Yeah. I know, right? Like, I was like, if I open my eyes, that's what I'm going to see.
How old
and I always think that was creepy.
9, right?
And in the beginning, like, 9 or 10. And then years later after that, I was probably, I was in middle school, so.
Ooh, that's
somewhere from 12 to 14, maybe. Yeah, right?
Oh my god, did you ever end up telling him, like, I saw the same little girl at the house?
No.
No, you
never I don't think I did, no. Not that I remember of, no.
I don't want to say my old house. My dad's house. When I lived there, and it constantly feels like you're being watched in there.
Really? Oh,
like, my stepmom, before we moved in, had ghost investigators come, and while they were investigating, my grandma was in the house, right? And she went to the bathroom, and her entire retainer filled up with blood. Just filled up with blood, and her gums weren't bleeding at all. And she's like, I don't know how this happened, but I gotta go. But they figured out, allegedly, that there's a ghost that's like of a little boy that lives there. Allegedly. This is all.
Did you ever experience anything, or was it just feeling like you're being watched?
I experienced so much in that house. Genuinely, there would be times where like I'd be home alone, I'd be downstairs eating. I always was in my room 24/7 because I did not like being around especially when I was home alone, it always felt like there was just someone around the corner just staring at you.
Oh my god.
And I would be like, sometimes if I go downstairs and get a snack, I'd walk back upstairs, faucet on, running. And I'd be like,
what? It's like, who did that?
And I remember one time, I feel like I've already told the story, but I don't mind sharing it.
Hey, tell it again.
Me and my two sisters were outside playing with the Ouija board, because that's what you do when you're... My sister was like 16, 17, and so me and my other sister were like 12.
Well, you're teenagers. That's what y'all do.
And we were outside playing with the Ouija board, and like, you know, it starts... We're playing with it, and we're outside in the front yard, and you can see my parents' bedroom window from the front yard and their closet window, and in their closet the light started flickering on and off. And we were home alone. The light started flickering on and off, and so we were like, okay, we need to say goodbye, because we always knew that, obviously.
Yeah, it's like the number one rule, like, you need a... So, they say hasta la vista.
Yeah, you gotta say goodbye. Please don't be playing with a Ouija board and they're like, okay, anyway. No.
Whether you believe it or not, just in case, you know?
Oh, yeah, whether you believe it or not, just in case, always say goodbye. So we said goodbye, and we walked inside, and my sister found a necklace on her bed that she had never seen before. Oh my God,
you told me that.
I know, she had never seen it before at all. And then a few days later, gone. I hate that. And sometimes, like, my stepmom had a bunch of my stepmom is very religious, and she has crosses in her house. Sometimes they would turn upside down. No. And again, I'm not religious, but I also don't fuck with religion, because I don't fuck with cancer kids.
I mean, they don't fuck with you.
I don't really, like, I don't mess with it very much, because it is something very sacred to a lot of people, and so... Like making a mockery or like doing something, like making jokes, not really.
That's not your thing.
Not really my thing, because it is very not for me. So when I would see
whether you believe it or not, it's still like that's what someone believes in.
It's like I remember when I was in high school and I was looking up like I need to find a way to smoke weed without like getting caught, and people were like, oh, you can use Bible paper, and I was like, oh, that's crossing a line. Mm-hmm. That's crossing a line that I'm not gonna do. Like, I'm not religious, but like using Bible paper to smoke weed just like actually
I didn't know that was a thing though.
Yeah, because it's so thin. Bible paper is apparently allegedly extra thin, and I was like,
you're not gonna go buy a Bible and do that.
I was like, that seems like it's crossing a line that I'm just like not ready to cross. A lot of times, like, in the middle of the night, my bedroom was upstairs on a hallway, and it was like it broke off the hallway. The amount of times that you would hear walking up and down that hallway in the middle of the night, and it's hardwood, so like it has that like like the barefoot on hardwood sound. Where like, you know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
Not my vibe. I always kept my door locked and shut. I did not like it. I don't.
No, I get what you mean. The house where I live at now, actually, in the beginning, I never really experienced anything. I remember, like, later on, I kind of thought, like, I was experiencing stuff. But I think that's just because I was watching a lot of scary stuff, like, at the time. Because even my family told me, it's like, you're just, like, really invoking that negative energy. Maybe that's why you thought you were experiencing stuff like that. Or maybe you were attracting it. But I just remember, also, well, before that, I mean, when you would go to my room, there was, like, a step there where, like, no matter what, you were, like, gonna step on it, basically. Or unless you knew about it and decided to, like, walk around it, I guess. Or jump over it. You couldn't walk around it. It'd squeak. So I knew if someone was, like, coming to my room because, like, I'd hear a squeak.
Yeah.
And there were plenty of times that night where I'd hear a squeak and I would be waiting for someone to, like, come to my room to, like, knock or, like, open the door.
Ooh, and that's
most of the time I was expecting my mom. But then they wouldn't happen. So I remember there were a few times where I would hear the squeak and then I'd get up quickly just to, like, open the door to see, like, what's going on. Like, who's coming to my room?
No one being
and there would be no one there. And I hated when it happened at night because that's when I mostly noticed it at night. Because, you know, it's quiet and I'm just laying there and all of a sudden,
I don't like that.
It doesn't squeak anymore because they changed the floor. But, because it was back when it used to be carpet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But every time, it used to squeak all the time.
Especially if you know, like, it only happens when you step on it.
When you step on it. That's why I was like, that's so weird. Like, it's not gonna you're not gonna hear a squeak in the middle of the night just you know?
for shits and gags.
Yeah.
And it's just like, not gonna.
Yeah, but I don't know what was up with that. But I never really experienced anything paranormal. I will say, though, this was during a time when I was, like, watching a lot of scary stuff. And when my family was saying, I was, like, putting myself in that negative energy. Maybe I was attracting it. I remember I had this, it wasn't Rudolph. It was a girl one. What's her name? Rudette. Yeah, Rudette. I don't know if that's her name, but we're going to call her Rudette, you know. Anyways, I still remember, I had got it from Justice, like, a while back. But I had her in my closet, and it was the kind where, like, you had to click a button for her to make a sound.
Yeah.
I don't know if she sings or what, but the point is you hear a sound.
Yeah.
Anyways, cut to a few years later, and that's when this is all happening. It was late at night, and I remember all of a sudden, in my closet, I hear her. I don't know what she's saying or singing or whatever, but I remember I hear her, but I was scared because I was like, you have to click it.
Yeah.
You have to click it
to hear
to hear whatever she's going to say. Never being scared.
Do you ever think you actually
So that's actually kind of scary. I do, because I also remember during that time, I don't know what inclined me to make me look outside one time. It was like late at night. I want to say around the witching hour. I know people have a little thing against that.
Don't want to look outside an hour.
I remember I was looking outside. I don't know. I think I heard something. I think that's why I looked outside, because I don't think I would just look outside late at night. But anyways, I had looked outside my window, the one that like shows to the entrance of where I live. And I remember I saw someone walking. They just like walked from like the left, and they walked all the way to like the entrance, and they kind of just like stood there under the light. I don't think they were looking at me. I just remember they just stood there. And then I remember I got scared and I closed the windows, and I was like, I'm going to record this. And when I came back, I'll tell you, this takes no more than like 2 seconds at most, because like my room's not, it's not fucking mansion in there where I'm going to take like forever to go grab my phone, you know. I came back, I didn't see the person anymore.
Ew!
It scared me. That was scary to me, because I was like, where'd he go?
That is scary. How did he get out of there so fast?
Yeah.
I've never... I was about to lie and be like, I've never seen anything, but that's actually a lie. I never know if this was like my young brain messing with me after watching a scary movie or not, but I remember me and my sister used to share a room. I've also definitely told this story on here. Me and my sister used to share a room, and okay, let's say this was my bed. Her bed was literally like on that wall, right across from us. We were very, very close to each other. Right. And she's laying in her bed, I'm laying in my bed, the light's on, it's a pale blue room, and there's a flower pattern across the wall. And she's sitting in her bed, I'm sitting in mine, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I look over at my sister's bed, and under her bed there was a man with a bright red face smiling at me. And I still
see that face like even now?
I can still see exactly what he looked like. And so obviously, I start screaming. And I go, Claire, there's someone under your bed! And so my sister, from her bed, jumps over to my bed. She didn't even touch the ground once. She leaped like a gazelle over to my bed. And so me and her just start screaming. And so my mom and stepdad run to the room, and they're checking her bed, and there was nothing there. But I can still literally see exactly what he looked like. He had, it was like a bright red face. And
that is so scary.
I literally don't know how to describe him. But at the same house, I've also probably told this story. The same exact house, my mom used to...
You know what you should do? Since you don't know how to describe him, have AI describe him.
Ew!
Describe him into it. No, I want to see what you saw. Like, I have a vision of it, but I also want to see it.
At the same exact...
This is where you should use AI. ChatGPT.
No.
ChatGPT it, girl. You said you love ChatGPT. Don't lie. Don't lie.
We don't support AI here. Chatterbox Group does not support AI.
You're right. We don't. I never used it.
I use ChatGPT. I don't really use it anymore. I have it offloaded off my phone. Oh, really? I still have it on my phone, but I have it offloaded.
Right.
So just in case. But at that same house, it was my aunt was staying the night, and she was sleeping in my bed. And because, like I told you, somehow I always ended up giving up my bed. But,
you got the end of the stick.
Yeah, I got the end of the stick. So
everyone else got to keep their bed, but you not.
I was sleeping on
Were you the youngest?
At
the time, at least?
At the time I was.
There we go.
I was sleeping in the living room on the couch, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like, I want my bed. I forgot that my aunt was there. And so I walk into my room, and I go to get in bed, and behind my bed, I see two, like, shadow figures of men behind my bed. Now, behind my bed was this much room. It was like basically pressed against the wall. And so I was seeing them behind there. And so I'm just frozen in fear. I start sobbing, but silent sobbing. I'm just standing there.
Oh, no.
And my aunt wakes up and she goes, what's wrong? And I go, there's two men behind you.
I would have been so fucking scared if some kid said that to me at dead at night and I wake up with them kind of like, someone's behind you.
It's the way she literally said it.
I'm scared.
She scrambled up, flicked on the light.
That's literally what I'm doing, but I'm also fair. Like, I can already imagine my heart falling to my ass, man. I can imagine. But that actually reminds me of something. Them falling to my ass that I think is kind of funny. So I have been watching a lot of scary stuff lately. Like, well, I guess not watching, listening to a lot of scary stuff. I told you, I've been listening to Mr. Nightmare and Let's Read. I love them. But I think I've been spooking myself out because even sometimes, I don't know why I do this to myself. Even sometimes, I'm watching it, or, well, I'm listening to it when I'm taking my shower, you know, doing my nightly routine. Yeah. And then sometimes, I don't know why, I'm thinking it's like the best idea because I want something in the background. I'm like, let's just leave it in the background when I go to sleep.
Oh no, that's the worst thing to leave on!
No, every time it is the worst. Every time I'm like, I don't know why I thought it would be fine. I choose like a home invasion when I'm like, I'll be fine. And then I'm like, I'm really fucking scared right now, actually. Anyways. Last night, I think, this has been a consistent thing for like, I think honestly the last month, maybe 2, honestly, where I've been listening to them all the time.
That's the worst thing to put.
I know, but I love scary stuff, so every time I'm like, it'll be fine, and then I'm like,
no, you gotta watch it up until you go to sleep, and then you're like, okay, I'm about to go to sleep. Like, the last thing before you go to sleep, like, okay, something funny really fast.
That's what I do. I'm like, I need to watch something funny now, actually. Like, I put on The Office or just something else. So anyways, last night, I think just from listening to all the stuff, like, pretty consistently over the, like, last month or 2, I really was psyching myself out last night. Dude, I was really, like, I remember I was in my shower, I was listening to, I don't know who, either Let's Read or Mr. Nightmare. And I remember I had it on my phone, so I was like kind of nervous to like walk out because I thought I heard something. Man, I thought I heard something. And I remember I grabbed my mirror, because like one of my handheld mirrors, you know. And as I'm walking out, I have the flashlight and I quickly turn on the hallway light, and I'm like, I think someone is there, like in my room, because like it's my bathroom and then my room, so it's like right next to each other. And I remember I thought I saw something, and I went, there was nothing there. I just psyched myself out. I don't know. I guess I made up a sound. I guess I made up something right there.
Because you do start fucking with yourself.
It does. Like, your brain starts fucking. I feel like you somehow become more hyper-aware.
That's why I don't watch scary movies alone very much anymore. Because you always going to start hearing sounds around the house, and you're like...
You know what? Another thing... Okay, so, like, something for you guys to know is I've really been focusing on trying to move out right now. And I guess with watching stuff like this consistently, I sometimes think about, like, damn, I won't be able to do this at night. And that's another thing I've been thinking about. I won't be able to watch scary movies at night because I love watching scary movies. I haven't watched a scary movie. Especially at night, but...
I haven't watched a full scary movie in months.
See, I probably would like midday, but definitely not at night because I know I'd psych myself. I know sometimes when I'm watching like a horror movie like at night, I do still get a little nervous, but I'm like, nah, it's fine. And also just like knowing there's other people in the house is a security. But it's like I'm like, I know when I move out, I can't do that at night.
Yeah, you think they're gonna protect you? You think that thing right there is gonna protect you from
maybe a dog would, but even then, even if I still had like a dog, like a big dog,
I'm still scared.
I don't think I still would because I just know I'd psych myself out and I wouldn't be able to comfortably go to sleep. Maybe I'll put something funny on afterwards, but I still wouldn't be completely comfortable.
Oh my god, I would love to have a big dog to watch a little movie with. It's way better.
I just love German Shepherds.
Oh
my god, boxers too.
I love pit bulls, but I also have a special place in my heart because I really grew up with pit bulls. It makes me so sad when people are like, "Ew, those dogs are just aggressive," and I'm like, "They're not."
No, I don't think so. I think it's just how some people train them.
I think the way
I think a lot of people train them specifically aggressively, but I don't think them as a whole. I do get a little nervous when I see them though. No, I do. Just because I know some people train them aggressively, and I'm like, I don't want to. Most of the time, with just dogs in general.
I get nervous. I get nervous around dogs in general. I'm like, I do get scared when I see people. I can't lie.
Like, I'm like, the dog doesn't know me. Their only way of protecting themselves is their mouth, and I don't want to be at the end of that.
It's like that dog that we saw the other day. Like, I really wanted it to come up and like give me let me pet it, but also I was like, it doesn't know me. And, like, it's gonna, like, what if it lets me pet it, and then, like, it gets over me and starts just mauling me?
No, because sometimes they do kind of, like, they don't really know.
They be switching
And it's like, listen, if a cat turns on you, like, yeah, the scratching's gonna hurt. Also, it sounds scary. Every time they, like, are fighting, it's scary. I'm like, oh my god, I'm kind of scared, actually. But, it's not gonna be the same amount of damage as, like, a dog.
As, like,
actually, like, people actually died.
As, like, a huge dog dogs, like, coming at you.
Yeah. Like, that's
I don't want
scary.
that. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, one more little ghost story to wrap up the little ghost story.
The spooky session.
Yeah. This is at the same exact house that I was just telling you about, at my mom's house. Right. Same exact house, but this is my mom's story. This isn't my story. Ooh. So, when we were kids, one day my mom, like, gathered all of the kids in the living room. So me and my sister and my 3 stepbrothers were all sitting in the living room, right? While she was making us lunch. And we were all watching a movie. And the way the
family time.
I know. Cute. The way the kitchen was like the kitchen, the living room, and you could see down the hallway from the kitchen to where all the bedrooms were.
Yeah.
And my mom was sitting there making us lunch, and she sees someone go from my stepbrother's bedroom into me and my sister's bedroom. Mm-hmm. And so my mom gets mad, and she's like, "Why are y'all? I told y'all all to stay here. Why are y'all wandering around the house? Why are y'all wandering around the house?" Mm. And so she walks into the living room and sees all of us sitting there.
Yeah.
And so she's like, who the fuck was that? And so I remember my mom just sprinting down the hallway. I still remember my mom.
She was ready to fight.
She was. I remember my mom sprinted down the hallway, opened me and my sister's room, looked around. I mean, she walked in. She didn't see anything, but she says that it was clear as day. She saw a person walk from my brother's room into my bedroom, and then the door shut.
Did she bring a weapon or anything?
I don't see. That's what I don't remember.
Oh my god! I was gonna say she's fearless because like I'm thinking I try to think of myself in that moment because I know sometimes when I hear stuff like outside, I'm like I gotta look outside. Like I can't, I can't ignore it, but I'm like scared, so I'm like getting myself ready and I go. But like think about it in that situation, it's like you're the grown up, you're the one that has like protected kids. Like I think I would grab something to go, but also I'd be so fucking scared going. But I also know like you have to move quickly.
I remember how fast she went down that hallway. I literally remember that I saw her for 1 second and then she was gone. I was like,
oh my god!
And like,
she was ready to fight.
And I will say,
I get it.
She was fairly calm because she didn't like none of the kids started panicking. Yeah, no, she didn't start freaking out, so none of the kids started freaking out. We all just sat there watching our movie. But she saw someone. What's even worse is that she saw the door close behind the person. That's what freaks me out because maybe you could hallucinate a person, like a shadow walking through, but like the door closing behind it. That's where it's like, whoa.
I was gonna say, and like especially like depending how like lighting hits around the house with like having your curtains open or closed. Sometimes, like, just a car driving by can make a shadow.
Yeah.
You know? Or just someone, like, moving could, like, make a shadow where you're like, what the heck was that?
But then the
door closing is, like, really, that really seals it.
That really seals it.
A draft? That wasn't a draft. A draft was, like, what the hell?
That's not a draft. Oh, God. But that's
spooky.
That's the last really horror... Well, that's the last little scary story from the house that we're going to share today.
For today, y'all, Callie Uchis is officially on tour. Yesterday was her first night. Guys, I already knew I already know the concert's going to be like everything and more. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I'm just going to TikTok and I see someone's live. And I'm like, of course I'm going to make a little showing, you know.
Let me browse.
I will say, the person was fucking annoying. He's like, send roses or I'm ending it. Send roses or I'm ending it. Like,
oh
shut up. Like, literally, he's like, send a coin, guys.
Send me something.
Which, I mean, I get it. Because, I mean, I get he would make a lot of money, you know, going live at a Callie Uchis concert. Yeah. But it's just, like, saying it over and over. Also, he would say he's going to end it. He's like, I'm going to hang up. I'm going to hang up, guys. Send the roses or I'm going to hang up.
I'm going to hang up. I don't feel like doing this no more.
No,
literally. Send a rose or a galaxy.
He's like, y'all better send a coin or I'm hanging up. And I'm like, shut up.
Wow, I'm going to do that next time.
For one coin... He could barely keep the camera focused on Callie. You want coin for your sucky ass job. Anyways.
Are you excited for the set list?
I am very excited because I already seen the set list. I know some people like being surprised. I like knowing. And she's playing so many songs that I love. Like, Como Así. I didn't even say it. I'm going to tell you this one, but she's playing Como Así, but she's also playing Quiero Sentirme Bien, which is one of my favorite songs. And I don't know the name of the album. Yeah. But it's the pink one that has like Telepatía and
Is she playing that?
She is. And that's like my favorite album because I mean, well, one is like around the time when I did start like liking her, but also I like her vocals in it specifically. Mm-hmm. I feel like she gets very like opera singer.
That one song, the La Luna
Enamorada, that's one of my favorite songs too. So when I saw that one, I was also hyped.
That's
yes, like she has that opera voice. Yes, I can't wait to see it. But anyways, I saw that live, and then I saw some other lives, and I was like, I'm getting so excited. And then obviously, you know, today people are posting their clips from yesterday, and oh my gosh, she looks beautiful, dude. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be a little dramatic. I wasn't gonna say it, but yesterday I was watching one of the lives. I got a little teary-eyed.
No, I have to. I got
a little teary-eyed. I was like, oh my god, like that's going to be my view. Cause like I'm gonna do my best to be as cool. Also, you wanna say, with my ticket when I got it on SeatGeek, it was like 300 something. Which I mean, not saying it's not a lot, but it is a lot considering. But it's also like cheap considering where it's at. I mean, because it's supposed to be, well, first it's like it's a floor one, but it said row A, but still it's a floor one anyways. It's a floor one, and it was like 300 something, 340 I think. And when I looked at my SeatGeek app again, just like see if like I got the ticket already, I also saw that it was like recommending me like invite your friends, blah blah blah. And for those same tickets around there, $600 now.
Oh,
$600 now. And I'm like, it's a good thing I copped them when I got them, because damn. And that's on SeatGeek. And usually their tickets are cheap, which is why I got it off there. Oh my god! Now that I'm seeing it, I want to talk about it a little bit more. Okay, Love Island. I know you never ended up watching it, but oh my god, guys, I loved it. I'm glad I ended up watching it this year. But I will say, I was one of those people that was like, I don't know how I feel about Nick and Alondra. I definitely like both of them, but I didn't know how I felt about them as a couple. Well, not how I felt about them as a couple. They didn't win. Okay. It was Amaya and
who you wanted to win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot his name. Fuck, I forgot about it.
No,
Brandon or something like that. I don't know. Amaya was like my favorite one. Sorry. Anyways, I'm here for her. But anyways, I did like them, but I remember like I know a lot when they first got together on the show, Nick and Alondra. Like obviously I like them together. Like they're really great. But I remember a lot of people were like putting out like how in the beginning episodes they were already like showing love to each other and blah blah blah, which I mean they did pick each other, or I'm pretty sure it was Nick that picked her a few times for some challenges, but I don't know if I just like didn't notice, or just at that point when they did get together I just didn't remember it. So I was like, I don't know. I remember telling you, like, I don't think they're going to last a year.
Yeah.
But honestly,
are they broken up?
No, they're not. But honestly, I was going to say, now that I've seen more little snippets of them together, and, like, just seeing how he talks about her, seeing about, oh my god, especially the way she talks about him, I'm like, damn. No, like, I think they are going to be, like, forever, or at least for a long-ass time. I don't think so.
I can see you.
I don't think so, man.
I would.
I don't think I could do it. I don't think so.
You think I could?
Yeah.
I really don't know whether like
the
challenges are or whatever.
I feel like you're a hookup-y person, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think you'd be good at that.
It's just the only thing that would really get me is when they're like, what the fuck, and then the cameras are still rolling, and I'm like,
Oh no, yeah, I would not be fucking when the camera's rolling, man.
What?
I know you wouldn't.
I'm such a lady.
I remember.
I'm like, no way.
I was gonna say, I just know, like in New York, I was like, you can bring someone. Like I don't care. Even when the times where we had an Airbnb where I had my own room and you had your own space, you're like, I'm not gonna bring someone.
That's so weird.
I just imagine. Like I'm not gonna come out, and I always put some sort of thing in the background, anyways.
Yeah, but you see,
and as long as you're not like going crazy, I'm not gonna say anything, and I most likely won't notice.
Next time we go to New York.
You can bring someone over. Just please make sure they're not like psycho.
Next time we go to New York, I'm gonna get pounded out.
No, okay.
Airbnb.
No, that's when I will say something, dude. You're getting pounded and you're doing all that. All right, I'm gonna say y'all need to turn that shit down. But if you're like, Maria, someone's gonna come over, I'm like, okay, cool. I'll be here. Good night. Bye. I'm not gonna come out. Obviously, I'm not gonna be like at the door like this. But could you imagine?
When they come,
you see a shadow.
I would freak.
But as long as you're like quiet where I can't hear you over the TV or my phone, I'll be fine. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just imagining like the smacking sound. That's honestly really what gets me, because I know I can be quiet. Like I'm not gonna be over there. I know that's not me. But
there's actual like sounds.
The wet. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh gosh, she's gonna
I feel like if I have like a TV on or something, I don't think I'm gonna notice it. Like I'll have my video, especially now that I got this new phone.
Wait, that new phone?
You know, I won't hear you, girl. The audio's good. Oh, but anyways, back on them. I love how Alondra was talking about Nick, how he's like really been showing up for her like no other man has. I love that. I do love Alondra. Like I said, I love them separately. I didn't really see them together in the beginning, but now I'm like, yes, I'm so glad they're together, you know, like they seem very in love, and I'm excited for the reunion.
Oh, when's the reunion?
It's gonna be on the 25th, I think.
Oh.
But yeah, I feel like her and like them, Alondra, Nick, and Amaya, and I really forgot his name.
Do you know if the bitch who got kicked off is gonna be at the reunion?
Huda, she is.
No,
not Huda. Sierra.
She's gonna be at the reunion?
No, I don't think she is.
I wouldn't be
apparently, I admit, I don't keep up with her at all, but apparently some people have said that she has already said, like, if she were to be invited on, that she wouldn't go on, but also producers, I don't think they are going to have her on. I don't know if they said anything, but I don't think they're going to have her on.
I wouldn't want her on.
If you kicked her off, why would you have her on, yeah?
I wouldn't want her on with her history.
Yeah.
Her excuse was so garbage, beans.
Yeah.
Oh,
what did she say? I don't remember.
She said something like she didn't know the meaning of it. And I'm like, if you don't know the meaning of it, how do you even know that? Like, why are you even saying it? How do you even know it's a word? Because I'm going to be raw, I didn't know that was a word or a slur beforehand. But was I saying that word? No, I didn't even know it was a word.
Yeah.
So why am I over here saying it?
No, my thing is
why are you over here saying
No! My thing is like, maybe she had heard the word, but she didn't know the meaning of it. But the thing that gets me is, one, she's a full grown ass adult when she was saying it, but also when she found out what the meaning of it was, apparently, she didn't really show remorse for it. And that's what it's like, alright. It's not like, oh, I didn't know, I made a mistake. It's, I didn't know, get over it.
That's literally basically what
that's where it's like, okay, that's different.
I was like,
but yeah, I'm really excited for the reunion. I'm really excited for them. I really feel like they're gonna be together.
Can't wait to say who on it
for a while. I know she's all the drama. I love it. I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I can't wait for the reunion in general. Like I told you, I wouldn't watch the.
I can't wait to hear about it. That's what I'm excited for.
You need to watch it. It's so good. But anyways, I'm ready to wrap this up. If you are.
It's like when I talk about. I feel like
you talk about Drag Race. Yeah, and I'm just like.
You talk about Love Island. It's like when I talk about Drag Race. It's like. It's like eyes gloss over, and you're like, alright. Alright. Yeah, you ready to wrap this up?
I am ready to wrap this up.
We are gonna go.
Skedaddle, skedoodle, and get some content going. I think it's gonna rain too, man. It's gotten darker outside.
Oh no, not the rain.
It's only 5:24. It typically doesn't get dark around 8, I feel like.
Not the rain. Okay, so we gotta go. So
yeah, we got some dancing TikToks to make.
We got a bunch of dancers.
Get excited, because we're some dancers.
We're dancers, so make sure that you go check out all of our social medias. Make sure you...
Give me shaking eyes.
There are...
I know you want to see all this.
I know you want to see all of this.
Ooh.
There are 2... very easy buttons right down there. There's a like button that looks like a thumbs up, and there's a subscribe and a follow button. So make sure you go press those, leave a little comment, do all the things.
Have you seen the man? Answer.
Have you seen... Oh, that man. I was like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? Have you seen the man? Have you seen the man?
It could be how you interpret it. The movie or the guy we talked about earlier today. Which one? I love Amanda Bynes.
Oh, I love Amanda Bynes.
Actually, it's not Have You Seen the Man? It's called She's the Man. Well,
it's whatever.
I'm talking about the man that we talked about earlier today. So
go like, go comment, go subscribe, go follow all of my personal social medias. Go follow all of Maria's personal social medias.
It's so easy. Just a click down below.
They're all right.
And also there. Around us, I'm pretty sure.
They're all.
Ooh, somewhere.
What's that?
Ooh, click it. Well, I guess you can't click it, but you know.
All the links in the description below, and join us next week.